Dear Grieve, hello world. That's the first thing that anyone who writes a piece of software, they get the computer to go, hello world. And when you first do this, it's very exciting because you make something happen. Entrepreneurship is about making something happen, but unfortunately there's no easy hello world in entrepreneurship because it's such a multi-dimensional problem. There is one area in which I personally know everyone can improve, whether this is your first outing, whether you're just thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, or whether you've maybe done some work and you've got maybe a first customer even. And the one area that you can always improve is articulating the story of what you do. And most importantly, articulating why the hell you do it, okay? Now, a lot of people have the misconception that the reason that you become an entrepreneur is money. Now, this is the absolute worst reason to be an entrepreneur because most of the time, as an entrepreneur, you will have none, right? And I mean less than none. Right? You know, the first session on founder finance, which Steve is going to take you through, is basically a big black hole, right? That's where all the money is not going to be, and you're going to have to deal with that. So if money is not the reason, what's the reason? And from my experience, the only reason that matters is that you're pissed off with something, right? If you are not sufficiently pissed off with something, go now. Seriously, just go. Because this is not going to be a day where you learn the secret of how to make billions of dollars, because there is no secret to that. Right? There's no special secret sauce that has that work. The only thing that works is that you are so pissed off with something that you just have to change it. Okay? I'll give you a quick example from myself in the realm of not-for-profit. One of the things that I learned is that kids around the world weren't learning to program computers. And that really pissed me off. And so I said, I sat down with my co-founder, James Welton, and we started this thing called Coder Dojo 4 years ago, where kids come into a room once a week and they learn the beauty and the language of computer programming. And they get that for free. And now we're in 800 locations in 60 countries around the world, and hundreds of thousands of kids are learning to code. And I'm still pissed off because we've got to get bigger. You see, I'm pissed off enough to make it work. You've got to be pissed off enough about something to make it work. And if you're pissed off enough about something, that's a great way to start your story. That's your why. Because you know what? If you're pissed off about something, you can get other people to be pissed off about it with you. And that's called a startup. Do you see what I mean? So if you're not sufficiently pissed off about something, and if you cannot describe how well pissed off you are, so that other people go, oh yeah, I actually am pissed off about that too, again, leave. It's not going to work. But if you are, if you think you really are, if you have it in you to be annoyed enough to make something happen, there's two things you need. A great way of telling the story why, and lots of people following you. Because if you have people following you, that builds the movement, that makes your business work. And whether that's a social business or a for-profit business, it's kind of irrelevant because you're getting the activity, you're getting it done. And the last thing I want you to think about is when you're going to do that, make sure that whatever you do to solve the problem that you're pissed off about is an upgrade. Right? Because humans are upgraders. Particularly women are upgraders, by the way. This is not a sexist comment. It's just a thing, right? Just look around you. Women will definitely take the upgrade. Right? Men will too, but women are particularly good at upgrading. Why are women particularly good at upgrading? I don't know, but it's something that you should think about because there should be more female founders. Right? There really should be more female founders because female founders actually, they go for the upgrade more. Male founders don't go for the upgrade. They go for the posturing and the kudos. No, go for the upgrade. Upgrading works. You don't go back to vinyl. You don't go back to CDs, right? Because you've upgraded. Upgrading really changes things. So have that. Be pissed off. Tell people why. If you're a founder, preferably be a woman. And upgrade. Today, you're going to have a lot of people who have a lot more wise things to say than I do, because I've just said crazy stuff, right? Use them all. Ask everyone and listen. And just keep those few things in mind. Thanks.